What you're about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of StarSat, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
Started off the evening with a couple of brewskis before work, and then moved on to sherry later. Took out a couple of chimneys on the way to New York, but I still thought I was fine to drive. It didn't faze me. I just thought, damn chimneys have it out for me this year. Took a wrong turn in Lithuania around about midnight and landed up somewhere above Uzbekistan. and then I lost control of the sled, man. I tried to moon an Airbus and I crashed into a slum in Calcutta. Dasher and Dancer and Prancer tried to drag their little mangled bodies out of the wreckage, and I tried to put them out of their misery. Damn toy guns just weren't up to the job. Eventually I had to take a pogo stick to Blitzen and Rudolph, and I allegedly tried to bribe some charred orphans to keep their mouths shut with the latest Dora the Explorer box set. I made it all the way back to Southeast Asia on only surviving a reindeer before they got me for solicitation and trying to purchase MDMA from a Bangkok ladyboy. I spent the rest of the holidays in a Thai prison. I swear, I thought she was just a normal oh.
Greetings, comrades and commissars, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in our great puppet nation.
Yes, it's good to be back with you after a few weeks of forced leave.
You mean holidays?
Forced leave.
It was the Christmas break. Holidays.
They told me it was forced leave. They said, Deborah, we've given you 4 verbal warnings and 2 written ones. Now hand over your gun and badge and go and chill the fuck out for 4 weeks.
You've got a gun?
Don't you?
Well, anyway, we're back and looking forward to a big year of news ahead of us.
Yes, we've got elections. We've got a World Cup that's going to be played in an open sewer. We've got homophobic Olympics. We've the Oscars, where they give a prize to very good actors.
And we've got Oscar, where they hand down a verdict to a very bad actor. And of course, we've got Rian Krevarin with us again. Rian, did you go away over the break?
Yeah, it was lovely.
Where did you go?
I went to 1986. Yeah, 1986 phone. And they said they wanted their tightly pressed grey pants back. You can't see it, but I'm actually Karl Gat under this desk. Karl Gat.
Well, I hope you have some news down there too.
Black business people in KwaZulu-Natal are angry with the provisional government for allegedly favouring Indians when it comes to awarding tenders.
Sounds like an outbreak of Guptaitis to me.
More like a case of the shakes.
Anyway, what are these business people threatening to do, Rian?
Well, they say that if KZN's economy is not transformed, they will tell people not to vote for the ANC.
That's ridiculous. Durban wouldn't be Durban without Indians. Bunny chow.
And they are very good entrepreneurs. Look, I bought this watch from an Indian gentleman on South Beach over Christmas.
Very nice. Does it work?
Of course not. But it looks good.
That's all that matters, really.
Hello? Hey, could we get back to the news, please?
Oh, right. Sorry. Carry on, Rian.
Arrive Alive officials say they were unaware of Abatembu King Buleyekaya Dalindyebo's dagga smoking habits when they made him the ambassador for their campaign in the Eastern Cape. Whew.
So, what's the problem here?
You don't think it's a bad idea that someone who is goofed all the time is the poster boy for road safety?
Goofed? What is goofed, Deborah?
Stoned, Rian, high, baked, blunted, tripping balls.
That'll do, Deborah, that'll do. We spoke to a motorist from the Eastern Cape earlier. Yeah, man. The holy herb is good for driving. Jah make sure I always arrive alive. Also, you know, the Eastern Cape, nothing works but road works. More stop then go. If you know what I mean. Slowly, slowly catch a monkey. Haile Selassie be my co-pilot, yeah? Everything I read. What was the question?
We interrupt this broadcast with an important message from Cape Town Mayor Patricia de Lille.
Hello! On the 2nd of January this year, Cape Town celebrated its... Is that a dream catcher?
Sorry, Mayor. It's an audio catcher. It picks up the vibes of your voice.
Okay. So on the 2nd of January, Cape Town celebrated its traditional Tweede Nuwe Jaar on the 4th of January. However, as 4th and 5th Nuwe Jaar were a weekend, they didn't count, which is why many of you also took off 6th, 7th, 8th Nuwe Jaar and so on, until now, 18th Nuwe Jaar. Now, some of you might be worrying that taking 17 public holidays in a row is going to destroy the economy of the Western Cape. That is just totally not true. We haven't done any work in the Western Cape since 1732. But as long as that morsel chunk of rock behind me stays nice and flat on top, the tourist is going to come and spunk off their euros and dollars, and we can keep doing all. I thank you. Yeah, you can take this away now.
Comrades, welcome back from your holidays.
Hello, Chief. Hey, Chief. Who's it?
We have all had a nice rest.
I didn't. I got evicted.
Shut up! I'm making a point. We have all had a nice rest, but now it is time to take on the new year with revolutionary spirit.
Asiki!
Amandla! Comrades, I have drawn up a list of New Year's resolutions.
How, Chief? Resolution. It's very hard to say that one.
Shut up, comrades. Our first new resolution is stay out of jail. Have any of you gone to jail this year?
No?
No.
Good. Well done. Number 2, nationalize all the banks. Have any of you managed to nationalize a bank this year?
Oh, I joined FNB, which is First National Bank. Does that count?
Shut up. Number 3, take back the land.
Asiki!
Did anybody seize a farm this week?
I see some things made on a farm.
Like what?
Chicken and vegetables.
Did you seize them?
Well, I took them off the shelf, so...
Did you pay for them?
Yes, Chief.
That is not seizing farms. That is shopping. Let us move on. Number 5, sign up more members. How many people have you signed up?
Chief, I signed up my mother and my brother, but my gogo says she doesn't want to join.
Why not?
She says she supports economic freedom, but...
Spit it out.
My chief, she said that you... she thinks you are just in it to get rich.
Resolution number 6. None of you are ever allowed to see your gogos ever again.
No, please, come on.
Shut up. No more gogos.
But I love my gogo.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry, Chief.
And I love my gogo. Ish, this is going to be harder than I thought.
Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I did. I'm going to be a bit less paranoid and angry this year.
Oh, good. Are you sticking with it?
What's that supposed to mean? Up yours, Justice!
Yeah, I'm not sticking with mine either.
What was yours?
Get a new job. Okay, let's check on the news headlines.
Yes, let's.
Rian, what's happening?
Justice, it's all happening. Julius Malema's economic freedom fighters have promised to build a second house for another resident near President Jacob Zuma's Nkandla compound. Malema was stoned while handing over a house in the area recently.
Malema was what?
He was, how do you say, tripping balls?
Not that kind of stoned, Rian. People threw stuff at him.
They can break my bones, but they will never break my spirit.
Mr. Malema, does this mean the EFF is going into the property development business?
Don't get chacharach when justice. We are not estate bloody agents.
These houses you're building in Nkandla, do they have fire pools?
Deborah, don't come with your first lady tendencies. We are revolutionaries. There is no place for luxuries in our struggle.
You mean apart from Breitling watches and BMWs?
SMH, yo.
You don't need to actually say SMH, Rian. You can just shake your head.
Oh, golly gosh me. In other news, the ANC has proposed extending the schooling period from 12 to 14 years. An extra 2 years of compulsory preschool education is part of the National Development Plan.
I see where this is going. Eventually, the schooling period will be extended to 50 years.
Voila! No more unemployment crisis.
Ha ha! They really... Oh no! The really thick ones would be on pension by the time they finished school.
Seriously, Rian, we tell the jokes around here. We've talked about this. Remember our little chat in the parking lot with the tire iron? Anyway, we've got to take a short break, but we'll be right back after a short break, right after this short break. I'm sorry. Who writes this shit?
Yeah, we had to use the interns. The script writers didn't come to work.
Why?
Apparently, they've joined the EFF. They say if they're going to write ridiculous political comedy, they might as well get paid properly.
Fair enough. Don't go away.
Someone should have said that to the writers.
I know, right?
It's Christmas, and that means it's our time to share the Christmas spirits with you.
Oh, fuck.
No man, Ninja. Christmas spirits, not clippies, you dumb droll.
Don't worry. Now you can share all the Christmas spirit with this. Our next level Christmas album, with all your favorite carols like We Free Nights and Oh Holy Night.
And not to be forgetting old favorites like Silent Night, Once in Royal David's Night, and Jingle Night.
Yeah, and my personal favorite, Hawk the Herald Angels Sing.
Ninja, why isn't that one rude?
Because of the children's. Plus, the people is getting bored of us always being so onbeskof.
Are they? Then I have a song for you. Bring the night, bring the night. Julle is fucking neiers. Fuck you.
Why are they still showing Christmas ads in January?
Shame, I think sales are really slow. They're sitting with like 40,000 unsold CDs.
The Antwoord have gone a bit quiet, eh?
I don't like them.
Too angry?
Not angry enough.
Well, that ad might be embarrassingly out of date, but I know one man who's got his finger on the pulse, and that's Rian.
Northwest Premier Thandi Modise continues to come under fire for her purchase of a 1.3 million rand BMW. The purchase contradicted Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan's guidelines on official vehicle purchases.
It's the Nkandla syndrome. She must have bought it for security reasons.
Well, you heard Rian. She's coming under fire.
I hope the car's bulletproof.
I hope it's idiot-proof.
Yes. Yes. Meanwhile, the ANC wants to see the introduction of a national minimum wage to reduce income inequality. This is just one of many promises contained in the party's election manifesto.
Everyone will have a starting salary of, say, 1 million rand plus 2 sheep per person. No, 1 sheep per couple and a free car or a free house or 2 cars, no house, 3 sheep and a starting salary of 500,000. Or don't vote for the ANC and get 1 chicken and have a bicycle. It is up to you.
Hello. Recently, there have been accusations that February Winter Olympics will be homophobic. This is ridiculous. We treat all people the same, especially fags. And to prove how inclusive we are of everybody, even deviant disease-carrying arse bandits, I am proud to announce that we are introducing some new Winter Olympic sports, specifically designed for homosexual sodomite degenerates. First new sport is the exciting Throw the Homo Down the Abandoned Missile Silo. This is favorite sport of young homos, because they like to go down a tight, dark hole, yes? Is good. Second new sport is Hitch the Fudge Packer to the Plow. Is self-explanatory, I think, except that they will not be plowing bottom crack, but fertile earth of Mother Russia. Sport and agriculture benefiting from manual labor of depraved Western perverts. Is a win-win for everybody. And finally, third new sport is Find the Lost Lesbian. Is 15,000-kilometer race all over eastern Siberia to try to find missing Pussy Riot member before she disappears forever. A secret tip, they're never going to find her. So tonight we all celebrate new gay-friendly Olympics. Potato ration is increased for everyone to 2 potatoes. Good night. До свидания.
Welcome to Hard Shout. My guest today is controversial. He's opinionated. He's got hair that looks like a groundhog humping his forehead. Donald Trump, welcome to Hard Shout.
Thanks, Debbie.
Mr. Trump, let's go back a few weeks. When Nelson Mandela passed away, you tweeted, and I quote, "I really like Nelson Mandela, but South Africa is a crime-ridden mess that is just waiting to explode."
Amen.
I'm sorry, but what the actual f***?
I beg your pardon?
How dare you say such things about our country?
What part of my tweet was inaccurate? You've got one of the highest serious crime rates in the world. Your gap between rich and poor is wider than the goddamn Grand Canyon.
Shut up! Just shut up! You can't sit there in your disgusting Kitcharama sleaze pit and lecture us on our country.
Hey, cool down, sweetheart. So you're saying that South Africa is not a crime-ridden mess that's waiting to explode?
I'm saying, yes, okay. It is a crime-ridden mess that's waiting to explode, but it's our crime-ridden mess that's waiting to explode. Let's move on. You've recently gone on record as saying that the cold snap in the US is proof there's no global warming.
Absolutely. Global warming is a hoax perpetrated by lefty, green commie, lesbian, democratic, Muslim, immigrant atheists. It was minus 50 in Colorado. Warming my ass.
Okay, but what about Europe? They've had almost no snow this winter.
Europe is not a real country. Real countries are having the coldest winter ever.
So what about the record high temperatures in Australia?
Jeez, lady, get your facts straight. Australia is in Europe, and Europe is not a real country, so it doesn't count.
Mr. Trump, you're a dick.
Hey, I'd rather be a dick in Manhattan than an orange nobody living in a crime-ridden mess that's
We seem to have lost the feed. My thanks to Mr. Trump, an important debate about important issues. And I think we'll agree that truth was the winner. Until next time, this has been Hard Shout. Are we off? Is this off? Sapiwe, what have you heard? Is the country about to explode?
I don't know, Deb. It's quite chilled where I live.
In the township?
No, in Rosebank.
I swear, if this country explodes, I'm going to be so pissed off. Are you sure we're off?
No.
It's so good to be home. Oh, I see you have installed that jacuzzi full of champagne that I asked for.
Mr. President, you did not ask us to do that.
Yes, I did.
No, Mr. President. Remember, you had no knowledge of any upgrades. You had no idea that any of this was happening, right? Deniability.
Oh, yes, my goodness, yes. All of this is a total surprise to me.
Very good, sir.
Oh, it's so lovely here. I think I want to tweet. Hello, Nkandla, Daddy is home. And now a selfie to prove I'm here.
Freeze!
What?
No pictures of Nkandla.
But it's a selfie.
You can see a piece of the fence here.
So?
And those 3 pixels there, that's definitely a presidential chicken.
This is ridiculous.
This is evidence. Mr. President, you have the right to remain silent.
Come on. I specifically had this place built so I wouldn't have to deal with this kind of crap.
Sir, you did not have this place built, remember? You knew nothing. Okay, let's go. I don't know about this whole selfie craze. It seems a bit vain.
That's the whole point.
What are you doing?
Taking selfies.
But you don't have a camera.
Dude, what do you call that?
That's a TV camera.
Duh. Mega selfie, moving selfie, best selfie ever.
Ish, let's just take a break.
Try it.
No, Deborah. I've got a BlackBerry.
Hello, I am the MEC for Soccer Affairs, Lefty Kumeta. Did you go home after your Christmas holiday in Durban last year, only to find out that you had left some of your little ones behind again? We know how hard it is for busy parents to keep their little pairs together, but it's so heartbreaking when one gets left behind. The sad truth is that if they are not collected within 2 weeks, the little guys are unraveled and turn into string. We ask all you size 9 and 10s out there who take such good care of the smaller sizes to please make sure that your little ones are clearly marked with their names. Sew a name tag into the inside of their heads or at least use a cookie to mark them. So please, don't leave your little ones on the beach this New Year's, because a sock isn't just for Christmas. It's at least for a couple of months till the toe wears through. Thank you very much for listening to this important announcement about socks.
Deborah is still doing moving selfies, so let's catch up with more of the stories Rian has been tracking for you.
I haven't really been tracking them, Justice. When it comes to news, I'm more of a canned hunter, you know?
Well, fire away anyway.
The DA's premier candidate for Gauteng, Musi Maimane, says more than 1.4 million people have lost their jobs since Jacob Zuma became president. I spoke to our beloved president earlier.
These jobs have not been lost. They have simply been mislaid. One of our job creation projects is to hire people to look for the jobs that have gone missing.
That's a bit like letting people move into houses that haven't been built yet, isn't it?
That's a very good idea, Rian. The ANC will make that a policy right away.
And finally, on your sports news, Real Madrid forward Cristiano Ronaldo was voted the world's best player for 2013. This ended Lionel Messi's dominance of the award. I spoke to FIFA's Sepp Blatter earlier and asked him what it all meant.
The Ballon d'Or?
No, wait. Ronaldo won a balloon.
It is a trophy.
My bad. Please, carry on.
Ronaldo is the most brilliant player in the world. Of course, he could not have done it without my help.
Last year, you mocked Ronaldo for spending too much time at the hairdresser.
Yes, but I have since been to the hairdresser and now realize how important these things are.
You also said you preferred Lionel Messi.
I said I preferred Italian food because it's messy.
So there's no bad blood between you and Ronaldo?
Bad blood? Are you mad? We are like brothers. It was because of me that he won the Ballon d'Or.
Oh, so you rigged the voting?
Of course. What? No. Pardon, I have to go now.
My fellow fellow Americans, it has come to my attention that many of you are having trouble signing up to my Obamacare program online. What is my password to this thing again?
Big Kahuna, sir.
Yes. Okay, here we are. So the first thing to do is enter your 148-digit personal identification code. Like so. Oh, crap. I think I just transferred $90 billion to China.
That's okay, sir. They own us anyways.
So if I just press this.
Hey, baby. Welcome to Triple X Travel.
Exit, escape.
So horny.
That's not mine. I don't know how that got there.
Sir, just click over here.
Here?
No, not here. Shit.
Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on right now.
All agents report to the bunker. I repeat, all agents to the bunker. This is not a joke. This is not a drill.
My fellow Americans, I can assure you that I am in complete control of everything that's happening here. Okay, let's see. DEFCON level 5 activated. Shit, which one is the bad? DEFCON 1 or DEFCON 5? Crap, I can never remember the difference. Why does it say input launch codes here? What is this number? What have I done? Gary? Carl? Anyone?
Well, we've reached the end of our show. First one after the break. How did it feel?
Well, I thought I was pretty good. You were a bit rusty.
What happened to your New Year's resolution to be nicer, Deborah?
I am being nicer. I only said you were rusty. I could have been honest and said you were totally
Deborah, it's like I was never gone. That's it for this week, but join us again next week for more news, views, and interviews. And remember...
In a puppet nation, you pull the strings.
That's my line.
Rusty. Good. Rusty. Good. Always go for the big finish. You can do it next week.
Good night.
Bye.